So, my right hand is obviously pretty bad, but
well, for you.
So a lot of what you're doing is you're not threatening at all with either hand until you're trying to threaten with both.
Right.
But you're not doing it super effectively.
Right.
You're kind of keeping your... Okay, you grab a board, actually.
Okay.
We'll do something back there. So a lot of the time, you're kind of way out here, and then you come in, and you kind of hold your guard either like this, or like this, or something. You need to be aggressive with one hand and defensive with the other a lot of the time.
Okay.
Just until you get comfortable with it, and then you can kind of start making your own shit up.
Right.
So a lot of the time when I do Florentine, I'll do it like this. And what I'm doing here is I'm a little aggressive with this one, but it also puts me in a good position to block most of the stuff that's coming on the inside.
Okay.
So if you were to throw like a cross shot, you block it there. I'm gonna block it there with this hand, whatever you throw. Or if you throw something on this side, still got the blocks over here, and that gives me insides. So a lot of times when I do Florentine, I'm like, something like that. Right. I made you move here, you retreated so you got out of the range. That was my open shot.
Got it.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
So you're not really doing anything aggressive. Cool thing about having two swords is you can be throwing like a shot and being setting up for the next one. So always setting up for the next one.
Right.
So if I line up against you and I want to stop you over here, I'm going to be like, and you can just do double ups like that.
Right.
And you weren't doing any of those. You were just kind of pawing at me a little bit. One shots. And you were leaving it where your hands were really, really exposed a lot of time, or your forearms were exposed a lot of time. I just sucked and couldn't get to them. So, I do a little Florentine and see if I can come up with something for you. Was fake down, throw, throw.
Right.
So I was just being aggressive with both hands. A lot of what I'm trying to do is I'm putting it in positions where your sword's not going to be able to do a whole lot.
Right.
So I'm like, when I get in this stance, I'm making it look like this is somewhat exposed.
Right.
So either crosses, or like if I find it like this, same thing.
Right.
Similar stuff. And then when I want to aggress, I do something to get you to go, to move in some way. So like I'm like, oh, throw for your hip. You either retreat or you drop your stuff down just a little bit and then that open.
Right.
That open sometimes. Just something to think about.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. What's up?